Good morning, Falcons. It's Monday, May the 18th. Yeah, May the 18th. And it's a Falcon Day here at Summit. And this is episode 17 of the Summit Show. As we communicated a few weeks ago, of course, the last official day for teaching and learning is this Wednesday, just 2 days away. And then beginning on Thursday of this week and continuing through Thursday of next week, you and your family will need to plan to make time to visit Summit to turn in your laptop, charger, and other school-issued items in your possessions. And we will turn over to you any of your personal items that are still here inside the building. This will all be accomplished in a drive-through line on the south side of the building near door 9, the natatorium entrance, and door 11, the carpool drop-off and pick-up location. Summit's detailed plan was sent via mass email to all parents and guardians and via Canvas message to students last week. Please review it with your parent or guardian and make plans. Hey, students, be sure to check out your Canvas message today. Actually, it was last week, okay? Check out your Canvas messages for a message from Mr. Persley. All students are required to complete a laptop check Google form prior to returning your laptop to school. The form asks a series of questions that require you to examine your laptop and note any damage or issues. Again, all students are required to complete that form. It was sent to you via Canvas message from Mr. Persley last week. All right. Student Council would like to remind you that the virtual talent show video and voting ballot were shared in a Canvas email message last Wednesday. And links to the video and voting ballot are also found on the daily announcements that we publish every morning on the Summit website. Voting closes today at 2:30. Okay, today on the Summit Show, we will hear from Miss Miller in another episode of Counselor's Corner. She'll share some thoughts on the end of the school year. Then we'll transition to another segment with Miss Tackett called Get Out with Tackett, and we'll feature Dragon student Andrew Thumb. And Mr. Moore will tell us about the Allen County Public Library's summer reading program. Students from the speech and drama classes will share some stories from the time of COVID-19, and it will then be time for the dad joke of the day with Mr. Lutz.
Good morning, Summit. Hey, as we end another fabulous school year, I just wanted to take an opportunity to say thank you. You guys have worked so hard, and you have achieved such greatness this school year. You know, we didn't expect in the fall of 2019 to be ending the year this way, and it's hard not to be able to say goodbye in person to our 8th grade class, but I'm so proud of you guys. I always enjoy getting to know you throughout the years of your middle school career, and I'm just so proud to be part of this team. You guys are so incredible to get to know, and I'm just incredibly honored to be part of your life experience. And this is my 6th year at Summit, and I just continue to grow and love my job even more every year. And it's because of the students, it's because of my coworkers and the community, the parents. We all work so well together, and I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you. We are so close to summer break, guys, where you can close your laptops, get outside, have some fun, and I really hope you enjoy it. See you in the fall. To get things started, I wanted to pull up this quote from Jane Goodall. She said, "You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." I love that. You guys have all made a positive impact on me in one way or another, and I'm so grateful for you. What kind of impact are you making today?
Hello, I'm coming to you from one of the Acres Land Trust preserves that is within walking distance of my house. So I like to come here every once in a while and take a walk. I definitely get out and walk every day during this quarantine, and this is a great place to do it. I love to be in the woods. I love to be in nature. And I want you to hear, before we get into today's Get Out with Tackett, I'd like you to hear from one of my dragon students. I'm so thankful that he submitted a segment for me. I asked him for this. He's going to talk about ticks, which are prevalent this time of year, and you need to be careful about them, but there's no need to fear them. He's got some information on them for you. We'll hear from him first. Thanks, Andrew.
Hello, today I will be talking about the blood-sucking parasite known as ticks. Ticks are a type of arachnid, kind of like spiders. You will often find them on trees and plants, waiting to latch on when the host makes contact. They will even jump off trees. Ticks will suck blood from any animal, especially dogs, and they will even latch on to humans. They can stay on you for 24 to 46 hours.
With many things being pushed back this summer, activities like sports or the pools being closed, I wanted to give you another option. And of course, this is called Get Out with Tackett. So I'm going to be talking about nature and getting out in nature. Over this quarantine, my family and I has made an effort to look at the Acres Land Trust nature preserves. And they're all over northern Indiana, and we decided that we would try to go and visit as many as we could. So we definitely made it a goal for once a week to try to get on one of these trails. There are lots of options that you can choose from. Huntington, Jay County, Noble County is a little further up north. This is Leo, Cedar Creek Corridor. DeKalb is like Auburn area, which is a little up north. But if you click on Allen, you can see the different trails. We love Bicentennial Woods. You can see the different trails. You can find out where they are, and you can head to them. Land Acres Trust is this great nonprofit that is helping preserve nature all around northern Indiana. So if you click Find a Preserve, when you put in Acres Land Trust, you can look around, see what you would like to go visit. They have some different descriptions. And don't some of these places look awesome? I hope you and your family all get out on the trails, get in woods, get by a lake this summer. Even if the pools are closed, even if some of the sports are canceled, we can do other things. Get out there, guys. Have a great summer.
Well, hello there, Falcons. Mr. Moore from the school library. I just wanted to talk to you very quickly about the reading opportunities with the public library this summer. If you have done the summer learning program in the past couple of years, it's going to be a little bit different this year because this year it is going to be virtual. So all of the activities that you would normally have gone to the library to do last year, they're now doing virtually. So while we've been home during this quarantine and doing e-learning, the librarians at the public library have been home and they've been planning and coming up with ways to change the programs that they would have done in the libraries to ones that can be done virtually. At this point, and I'm recording this on Friday, May 15th, they still don't know yet when they'll be opening their buildings. So lots of virtual programs, very similar to the kinds that you would have done in past summer learning programs, all age programs, so ones that are great for your age, but also ones greater, that are great for younger siblings, for older siblings, for parents. They will also be tracking the number of minutes that you're reading. So if you've done summer learning program in the past couple summers, you probably already have an account at Beanstack. You can go to acpl.info/spark, and or you can download the Beanstack app. And you probably already have an account if you've done this in the past couple summers. But if you need any help getting this set up, contact the public library. They will also be doing curbside pickup, actually starting the week of Monday, May 18th. You can have things put on hold, and when they're ready for you, they'll tell you, and you go to the library to pick them up. They will also have some grab and go activities that you can do from home. So let's take a look at their website and see how all of this works. Okay, so here we are at the Allen County Public Library's main webpage, acpl.info. So first off, curbside pickup. If you click here, it will take you to a page that explains how all that's done, including the times that they're doing it at different branches. But take a look there for information on that. Let's talk about the events, the virtual events that they're doing. If you click on this events tab, it brings you to this schedule right here. They have things already scheduled out through August, through the whole summer. So if you want to see something that far out, you can always just fuss with the dates here. But notice they'll have the title of the program, what kind of program it is. It's virtual. They're all probably going to say virtual. And if there's a set time, then it will be listed there. So these first few are already closed because they happened earlier this morning. As I scroll through, notice that there's one that's going to be starting here very shortly. It's closed. Like they had so many people register for it that they had a wait list. Let's go down here and look at this virtual anime club. It's scheduled for the afternoon of May 18th. I can click on the title and it brings me up some details about what the program is, including when, who it's for. Notice that for pretty much all of these programs, you do need an email address. And in some cases, they may say that kids of a certain age, even if they had their own email address, they need a parent to kind of set this up for them. So keep that in mind. Even if you have an email address and you can register yourself, it's probably not a bad idea if you just let your grown-up know that you're registering. So to register, you click on register. It brings you to this window. You do not have to enter your library card number and checkout PIN. Notice there's no red star on these fields, but they do need you to fill out all of the information in these boxes. But if you type your card number and your checkout PIN and then click Find Details, it's going to fill this in automatically for you. That could also come in handy if something comes up before the program and you change your mind and you do not want to do it anymore, or you realize you can't do it. It makes it easier to cancel. But once you've filled all this out and click register, then you are registered. Let's go back very quickly to this page. So yeah, let's talk about that wait list. If you do register and realize that you can no longer make a program, contact the library and have them take you out of the registration, because if there is a waiting list, then somebody on that waiting list will get your spot. So please keep that in mind. Alrighty, well, as you can see, I've navigated back to the main page for the public library. Let's talk very quickly about their virtual library. If I scroll down here to this green button where it says virtual library, it takes me to links for all of the platforms that they use for e-content. The first one, Hoopla, allows you to watch movies. You can also download ebooks and audiobooks through Hoopla. Flipster allows you to look at magazines, and these look just like the printed page if you had the actual magazine in your hand. Overdrive allows you to get to ebooks and audiobooks, and then Freegal allows you to download up to 5 music files every week, and then they stay on your device after you do that. So that's pretty cool. You do need to have an Allen County Public Library card to use all of these, but you can log into each one from here on the website. You can also download their apps from your app store onto your phone or your device, and you can kind of sync everything up with your library card, and then it's all free for you. So I encourage you to make use of all of these things. If you do need help, check in with the public library. Finally, 2 other platforms that I think might be kind of fun for you this summer are located in the research section of their website under the research and databases list. So this list, there we go, is in alphabetical order. There's a ton of research and database platforms here. The 2 that I'm going to point out to you are called Creative Bug and Mango Languages. And these are in alphabetical order. So right here is Creative Bug. If you caught the Summit show on April 17th, I did feature this website. It's the one that has all kinds of crafting and creative tutorial videos that you can watch. So, check out Creative Bug. And then the other one, as I said, is called Mango Languages, which is right here. And this is a website where you can learn foreign languages. There are dozens of foreign language tutorial modules that they have in Mango Languages. And this isn't like learning a foreign language, like with Madame Carney or with Senora Sorg. They're a lot more just sort of conversational, doesn't really get into the grammar so much. But it's a great way to pick up even some basics in lots of different foreign languages. Alrighty. Well, I hope that everybody has a good summer. Guys, learn something new. Do some reading. Learn to bake or cook. Go fishing. Learn a new hobby like knitting. Start collecting coins. Do something every day to kind of broaden your mind just a little bit. But by all means, have a lot of fun this summer. All right. Take care, guys.
We're in the middle of a crazy virus called the corona. And I'm at home. Last month.
Quarantine would be so easy and fun. I get to sleep in and I get to do the work at my own leisure. Well, it's changed a lot.
It's just getting hard, I feel like, because we don't get to see our friends or we don't get to do these things that we usually do on a normal day.
I talk to my friends every day and it makes it seem more normal than it is. If I didn't have the communication ability of my friends, I don't know how well I'd be doing. It motivates me.
I've been trying to stay away from the news because I feel like the news is all negativity and I'm really not getting anything good out of the news being 13.
All this is happening for a reason, if we know it or not. And I think this may just be a time for people to get creative.
Videos you got books at the book fair.
You know, just been quarantined in the same spot, just in my house, just chilling.
One way that you can stay social is playing online and video games with your friends, such as Minecraft or Game Pigeon.
And everything's just pretty weird right now, especially with people not being able to go to school, and a lot of people are having to do.
Welcome to our stories in the time of COVID-19. This is recorded history. The quarantine of Summit Middle School students.
Today I'm going to be talking about how to stay with friends because of the coronavirus going on right now.
Before I start, I'd like to apologize for my room being messy. So this is my pitch for the Summit show.
Significantly longer. Now, usually when you finish your assignments on your e-learning, what you do, you get on your device or console and play games.
Hey there, Summit. I'm Darcy, and this here is Cooper. And we have a very important announcement for you.
How you can entertain yourself quarantined. Being quarantined can really suck. You can't really go outside into social spaces. You can't hang out with your friends. You can't do anything.
Did you know that the first French fry wasn't actually made in France? Well, that's because it was made in Greece. Thank you very much.
My name is Isabel Bauer. I'm grade and on the frog team, and today I'm going to be showing you the painting of the day. Now please keep in mind these paintings are original. I do these myself whenever I feel that I need a pop of color or I'm just inspired to create something new.
I think that we should talk about the perspective of e-learning. So that's what I'm going to do. So my perspective of the e-learning is I like the e-learning. I think it's fun, and I think I like how we can optionally do Zoom meetings and do these meetings and stuff.
Hi there. How to stay social during social isolation. One way that you can stay social is playing online and video games with your friends, such as Minecraft or Game Pigeon. If you have an Apple phone, you can play with up to 3 to 6 people on Crazy 8. Another way to stay social with your friends is to FaceTime them while doing mundane activities. While doing your chores, you can just FaceTime your friends, and it's an easy way to stay in contact and have a sense of normality. Number 3 is writing letters. It's a bit of a chore sometimes, but it's a good way to it's a good time suck, and you get to have contact with your friends, and you can put stickers or design them however you want. They'll touch a personalization to contacting.
Take a quote that relates to society today, and I use it to convey a message. So today's quote is from Sarah Brown, and it says, "I don't panic unless I have to. Waste energy." I chose this quote because of the coronavirus pandemic and how it's important to keep calm and do what you have to do.
Hi, Summer. So today I'm going to show you a recipe that we can do while you're quarantined. We will be making a cinnamon roll in a mug.
Another way you can stay in contact is calling regularly. It's just a way that you can check up on them without having to type everything out. And if they don't pick up, well, you can always just ask for them later. Number 5 is to text them and check in. This is the alternative as to what I previously said. If you are not the type to call someone, then you can always just text and you'll still have an entertaining time. Yeah, so just remember to stay social so you're not just cooped up in your room all day. Yeah.
Next question, this is where the topic kind of switches a little. What are your thoughts on the pandemic going on right now?
I hate it with every bone in my body. I mean, I understand why it's happening, but we're just at home. I'm going insane in here. And do we really need all this stuff? Do we need to stock up on toilet paper? No.
Let's start. Question 1. How life before the virus? How was life before the virus? Mm-hmm. I think I took it for granted. I took having freedom to go wherever I wanted to, coming to see you guys if I wanted to, hugging you if I wanted to.
I'm Darcy, and today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2020.
And I am Sonia Shaw, Darcy's grandmother, the mother of her father, Kim.
How did you meet Grandpa?
Okay, we were introduced by mutual friends.
Okay, it is April 22nd, 2020, and we are in our kitchen in Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is my dad.
Hello.
Okay, so tell me who or what you value most in life.
What I value most in life? Oh, I value, I would say happiness. You know, like most people maybe say family or something, but I feel like family is what makes me happy, and I just try to be happy all the time, and I hold that a high value for me to be happy.
Okay. Share some of your earliest childhood memories.
Okay. Do you like online classes or school better? Like actual school?
I like school because I can actually see my friends.
That is the exact same thing that I would have said. What are your thoughts on school lunches?
They don't taste very good.
Like, what doesn't taste good about them?
I don't know. The school just doesn't give good food.
Okay. Are you excited to go to middle school next year?
Kind of.
Explain.
I'm excited, but also not excited.
Explain.
I would like to finish 5th grade before I go to 6th grade, but I'm just gonna be stuck in the middle of 5th grade. I'll just have to skip half of 5th grade.
I mean, you are doing online classes, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm pretty much skipping 5th grade.
So tell me about the person who has the greatest influence on your life, and what lessons did they teach you?
So mine's a famous person. Her name is Rebecca Sugar, and she taught me that I have to judge people by my own perspective and not what other people say, no matter their background or
Hello, my name is Saif Ibrahim. I am 12 years old, and this is May 1st, 2020. I am currently being sheltered at my house. It has not changed, and I do not think that it will change until we go to visit our family in Chicago. I am with my mother, father, and sister. My dad goes to work at the hospital each day, which mainly leaves me with my mother and sister. They're both always busy, it seems. At first, I thought quarantine would be so easy and fun. I get to sleep in and I get to do the work at my own leisure. Well, it has changed a lot. Now I am realizing that sleeping in is a bad habit and I'm trying to change it. Doing the work at my own leisure meant that I did it whenever I want to do, which ends up being never, so I actually have to do it when I wake up or later. Something that has been really rough is finding something to do. No matter how hard I try, I keep going back to my devices. My family and I are working it out though, and I have actually been reading a lot lately. I do not watch the news, and I have reasons why. My parents both watch the news, and they are always super stressed after it. My mom has been trying. My wake-up schedule went from early mornings to late afternoons, and I do not like it. My schedule is super messed up. Ramadan started a few weeks ago, and I've been fasting. The really good thing about quarantine is that I get to fast at home because I would have had to fast at school if not for quarantine. My mother is mainly getting me through this time, but I guess everyone is helping in their own way.
Take my whole world too, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Good morning, Summit. I'm Mr. Lutz, and I have a few dad jokes for you this morning. What do you call a cow on a trampoline? A milkshake. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Did you hear about the scientist who was lab partners with a pot of boiling water? He had a very esteemed colleague. All right, thank you guys. Have a good day.
Thank you, Miss Miller, Miss Tackett, Andrew Thumb, Mr. Moore, speech and drama students, and Mr. Lutz for the contributions to this episode of the Summit Show. Finally, it is time for the Meaningful May Challenge for the day. Today's Meaningful May Challenge is handwrite a note to someone you love and send them a photo of it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue to march through May and take the Meaningful May Challenge together. I encourage you to either print this calendar or to reference it in some way. And ladies and gentlemen, our next school day is tomorrow, Tuesday, May the 19th, and it will be a green day, the last green day of instruction for teachers and students. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I challenge you to commit to SOAR. And everything you do and everywhere you go today, be safe, be organized, be accountable, and be respectful. And let's be happy today and make it a great Monday.